Okay, here we go. Let's find the next pattern. Oops, I didn't go back to the home page. Okay, at the home page, you're going to scroll down to Pattern Focus and find today's daily pattern, which is Khloma by Irina Sadova. It's a flowery pattern. There it is being used in here. Really interesting. Okay. So, step one, we're going to start with the middle. Apparently, that's where we're going to start. So we're going to do a spiral. I can do a spiral. Everybody can do a spiral. I can do a spiral. Draw a little snail. Step two, we're going to enclose that spiral. So we're going to connect for the middle one round like that. And then around that spiral, which is different than I've done anything other in any other steps, we're going to draw a circle and then fill all this in so that the spiral is white and the rest of it is filled in. And then do another aura, thick, nice aura around that circle. So then that's the center of your flower-like shape. And then we're going to do these arcs for like petals and aura them so that they're double layered like that. And then on the inside, we're going to do sort of a flicking motion to make these like lines like that. And then there's some variations. You can put some dots in that flicking, some spots. Can vary the petal shape into more leaf-like shapes. I really like this. This here speaks to me. This here is too much like a daisy, and daisies are not my favorite. But you can see how she's used it in this interesting shape here. There's the daisy, but I like this one. I think I like the dark and these dots in there. And then this one too. It's got an interesting shape to it. So I'm just going to give it a go and see what I get. I really like how she's combined it with this just sort of grass-like thing, whatever that one is. And this one, we've done this one, and I don't remember the name of it. Oh, boo. I don't remember the name of it. But we've done it not too terribly long ago. Somebody will tell me. I know one of you guys will remember the name. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my light. You guys close your eyes. I'm going to blind you for just a moment. There we go. Whew. Fixed. Nice and bright for me so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to put a border just so that I don't go too close to the edge. I will, like I said before, I don't always use it. May not use it at all, but you never know. I'm going to use the string. The string looks like this week, kind of like that and like that and like this. And I may use that to compose where I put these floral shapes. We'll see what happens. I'm going to start in the corner. And we're going to make our spiral. Oh, I made that awfully big, huh? Okay, well, this one's going to be a big flower, as I made it awfully big. Like that. And then around that, I'm going to put a circle. And then I'm going to fill it in, but I'm going to fill it in with the bigger pen because I made this a really, really big shape for the size of my tile. I got a bit carried away. But that's okay. What is going on next door? Oh, I forgot. Today is a public federal holiday. So the kids are out of school. There's gonna be a lot of people home today. A lot of noises in the neighborhood I don't usually hear. Someone's doing some construction, either next door or across the street. I can't quite tell from the sounds. Yeah, I made that way too big. Ooh, this is gonna be a big honkin' flower shape. Way bigger than I had wanted. And we're gonna put a circle around it. I may even draw it with this bigger pen, just because I've got such a big bold shape. I actually like this sort of weird petally shaped thing she's got in her sample. I'm going to look at it and see if I can figure out how it's drawn. It's something like that. Here and then there. And then like that, and then something like that. They needed to be connected, which I did not do, except for right there. That's more like it should be. I've just done this all completely not right. Oh, that's okay. Doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the process. Of drawing. Something like that. Got this thing just in the corner. I'm going to erase my, well, no, I want to keep my guides for my, yeah, just, something like that. I can tell as I'm doing this flicking that this pen is starting to run out of ink. This is a good use for this pen. I need to go see if I have another one this size. Get out my big one again. I like those dark dots that she did in her sample. Around. Oh, I'll have to be even. I like those though. Okay, I'm going to try again with that center point. I'm going to try to make something a little less huge. We'll see what happens. Oh, much better. To actually do that. Yeah, I'm having some technical issues with my pen. It's not doing what I like it to do. I think I have some more pens. I think. I do go through a lot of pens. Alright, let's do this more like the sample shows and do those sort of petally shapes. Something like that. The wind is really starting to roll in. I can hear that. It's going to be cold tonight for us. We don't usually get cold, but we're actually going to have a frost warning tonight. My husband has gone out. He's going to go out tonight when he gets home, cover the plants. It is, yeah, gonna be chilly. I think I want to do that. I thought the contractor was here. I mean, I know he was here delivering bricks. I thought they were going to build some of the wall, but I don't hear them right now. Unless they've gone to lunch, which is possible. It's not raining. He's been really good about coming and working no matter what. Unless it's coming down, pouring rain. He's been working. I imagine that they're probably just at lunch. And there goes the phone. Well, the answering machine can get it. Okay, I like that one. This one needs something. Better. Oh, there's the contractor's truck. See? They're here. I just couldn't hear them. They're quieter than sometimes. Sometimes they're a lot loud. Ah, that's better. It needed something. I'm thinking it needs more of these dots too. Like that. Okay, and I guess I'm going to do one more. I'm going to kind of look at the sample and see if there's anything that just jumps out at me as to I wasn't overly happy with that one, so we'll see what happens here. I think I want my spiral going the other way. Yep, time for a new pen. This one is just on its last legs. And you know, we're all very frugal with our art supplies. It's like, well, I spent $3 or $4 on this pen. I don't want to waste the ink, but when it's starting to skip like that, there really isn't much ink left in there. It's just, it's on its last legs, and I'm not gonna. I've done where I've kept the pens that are starting to do this. I thought, well, I can use them for something else, and then I just keep getting frustrated because I pick them up on accident and use them, and then it's like, oh, really, this is the one that wasn't working right, and I struggle. And you know, I want to be zen. I don't want to struggle, and so I think I'm going to just not. And I've decided that I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to finish with this, and then I'm going to throw this pen away, and then I'm going to go get another one. And I may have to change brands. I've got a whole passel of pens when I got those ones that those sampler packs pens. So I may have to change brands again. That's okay. I think, oh, I do kind of like this kind of swirly thing that she did. So I'm going to try that. Something like this. Something like that. And then don't like the wind. Don't like the wind. Causes me to have sinus issues. Well, that one's not my favorite either, but I will do something with it. Throwing that pen away. I think I'm struggling with the pen, which is not helping me in my Zen mode. Go around. I like that better. Okay. That works. Sort of. I think I want some white in there. So, I mean, real white, not just a pencil, charcoal pencil white. But I want to get rid of all of those pencil guidelines because they're distracting me. I can barely see them. But I know they're there and they're distracting me. Okay. I like this Decories Sakura Decories better than I like the Signo Jelly Roll. Just for myself. I'm gonna scrap piece of paper. I've got a little blob because it's basically like a paint. There we go. That's better. Yeah. That's what I want. Oh, I like that white. That just really pops off the page, doesn't it? I like the white. Okay, so then I want to put a little white here. I probably should have done this last, because now I'm going to have to wait a second for it to dry before I can do my shading, which was probably not the wisest move. Better. Okay, I like it when it adds that contrast better. You don't always have to love it, but liking it would be good. I'm going to live. Okay. H. Ooh, just blew it right across my desk. Giving it a little dry before I move on to shading. Alright, is it dry yet? Dry enough. Okay. For sure I need to shade here. Where they overlap. And I think I want to shade a little right where that comes together like that. Same thing here. Shade a little in here. And then see what happens. Maybe along this side. that. And then for sure here where that overlaps. And maybe in the middle here. Okay. Blending stump. Someone mentioned that it sounds louder when I blend on, when I shade and blend on this colored paper than it does on the white. And that could just be the sound that the different texture of the paper is making. I thought maybe I was pushing really hard, but I'm not pushing any harder than I have always pushed. It's the same. I'm not having to work harder to make it blend. It's just, I think it's just the texture of the paper is different, so it sounds different in the camera. I have to try to be mindful when I'm doing this at church that there is a scratchy noise that comes with the shading. So I try not to do the shading at church. I try to just do my drawings and then I'll shade when I get home. Because I forget how loud that can be in a quiet environment. Although usually by the time I'm getting to the shading, we're nearing the last song, and I can just draw during the song because I can. And then I'm going to put a little bit of the highlight of the white pencil. Just contrast it with that shading. Doesn't need a lot, just a little bit to give it a little something something. Okay, I'm beginning to like it. I didn't like it before, but I'm beginning to like it. There's something about this white pencil on this tan tone paper that just makes me happy. And it doesn't need to be a lot. Although I do think I want actual white in there. Like that. And here. Okay, I'm happier. It doesn't make, it's not the one that I would say my most beautiful one that makes my heart sing, but I don't dislike it either. So there's that one. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today. You know, I just sit here and draw, and I invite you to come along with me. I'm not specifically doing teaching lessons, but if you learn something, that's cool. You know, I'm glad you're here with me. I hope you guys are having a really good day. I hope that you can go out and bless somebody today. Share your art with someone. Make their day better, you know. Do a little random act of art. And I will see you later. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.